Hello, am I gonna finally upload those videos I've been forgetting about since 2021? No, it's a new Vita Carnis episode. There's a trigger warning for flashlights, gore, violence, and death. How much time we have? I think they're beginning to realize what I'm doing. I have sent over one last package containing anything I thought looked important. If I don't contact you again, assume the worst. I know how hard it is to combat this thing alone, but I don't think we have a chance. You figured it out before. You can do it again before it's too late. Good luck to you. Who was that? Hold on. Who was that? From B. Oh. I think B was actually at the beginning of the last episode I recorded. I think that was the Elder Mimic episode. Carcass. Classified. Oh, it's some rocket. Hello, you, whoever that is. I assume that will be important. Harvester bulb. Is there a specialized holding cell designated for research for harvester behavior? Oh no. Capture of a Nutra called at Facility 0, securing tiles Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. This sweet facility contained multiple items that were deemed adventurous. 2 of them were living Imperium Carnis, host of influence, and collection of different types of powders. Yeah, because that was used for the flavor enhancer. Hi, Lucy. There is Vital of Host Spores, Nutriar's Flavor Enhancer, Host Spores, Unknown Composition. Host of Influence captured and contained. Carcass facility for research. The goal being to understand the nature of the host as well as its purpose of the 3 powders of Nutriar cult. Huh. Looks more mannequin-esque than I thought it was going to be. Usually I thought there was just going to be a lot more red like the rest of the gang. Oh yeah, the host would be the next makeshift plush. Placed in a modified cell that would have ventilation holes to another cell. Test subject will be placed, decontaminated, and quarantined to monitor behavior. Once symptoms subside, the subject will give a vocal and written report of the effects they felt under the influence. So the tests are as follows. Jellyfish. Looked like a lion's mane. Mine doesn't. I take a decent amount of melatonin for that to happen. Bulb added to the holding cell. Once it's finished settling into its new environment, well, she'll start testing. Is this the harvester specifically? The bulb has reached maturity and is now ready for the next stage of testing. The harvester is large enough, possible sustainability to extract the venom from tendrils. Obtaining venom, if marrow difficult to given the risk of lethal injection. One method could be obtain venom would be to use a lower silicone sponge that could be pierced and absorb the injected venom, placed on a harvester grounds. During first test, harvester tendril insensitively were we lowered dummy harvester grounds. The bulb displayed efficiency in trapping prey. We will strategy to a silicone sponge given the aggressiveness of the harvester and the damage it may cause, leading to potential failures in venom extraction. God fucking damn it. I hope I don't get too many ads. Leto Dulles, it's volunteer test subject. Oh, with the spores of influence. Malnutrition is displayed when inhaling and agitated by the presence of the subject attempting to attack them when given the chance. Hi, Lucy. Damaging the barrier. Subject removed from the cell and promptly wait for decontamination. Lucy's on the table. Alright, what next? Quarantine for 36 hours till symptoms subside. The subject under influence waits for the door in a mindless state. This is in here with me. Symptoms of ease and is now ready for reports.
I feel tired and I have aches in my legs and arms. I'm also quite nauseous. Not dizzy, but foggy, if that makes sense. I don't feel too bad overall. The worst I feel is very hungry, thirsty.
Written report. She was darkened and bored, like wearing glasses of the wrong prescription. Sounds were muffled, felt heaviness in my mind, took effort, just the actions I thought one of them was filled. I need to leave my room. I couldn't explain why, like forgetting why you were room, but instead forgetting why you were leaving when my ears rang the entire time. Yep. It lowers? No save options at the time. We result in sedating the harvester and manually siphoning out the venom. Venom extraction was proven effective. I didn't make sense. You could sedate the bastard. We managed to extract 2 milliliters of each venom from a total of 5 spines each. The paralysis venom left is more abundant in each spine than anticoagulant venom on the right. That kind of makes sense. Show Komodo dragon next. They do the same thing. Subject again experiences agitation. The host still displays aggression, but appears less irritated. Subject quarantined while still displaying mindlessness. Subject is greatly distressed by their containment. Yeah, you can see it. While initially concerning the symptoms, again eased. I hear Lucy doing a little bit of mischief.
I'm much more,
You look so tired.
I'm exhausted now.
You can see under the...
feel tight and my muscles as well. There's a slight tremor in my fingers. I'm very disoriented. And my head is pounding. I'm also seeing silhouettes and my vision is, I don't know, like if you looked at a light for too long and it gets burned into your vision.
I just realized...
Getting better though. I think I should be.
The ringing in the ears was in the Nutra flavor enhancer thing at the very end with all the hands reaching up. My eyes heard everything was too out of focus. It was dark. I saw flashes of light just out of sight. The ringing was so loud I thought I heard whispers. I couldn't tell. The ringing drowned out most noise. I can't remember anything I did after being locked up again. I just trying to get out. I need to get out. But the ringing, the whispers we had heard already. A little might. Production of venom vials has been greatly successful. We have a consistent supply of each venom. Subject displays the usual symptoms. The host appears to have mellowed out as displayed curiosity for the subject. That's like when he got back to his cell. When the middle quarantine subject began hitting themselves against the door in means of escape, the subject was swiftly detained and restrained to prevent further harm. The effects wore off. The subject assured that they are willing to continue the test. Oh.
It feels numb.
It reminds me of a few episodes of Greylock.
It doesn't hurt. I don't think so, at least.
I don't think this is Darian voice acting this one. Maybe it is. I don't know. He doesn't sound like him. Zoom in on his bald head.
Like remembering a dream. It was bright. It was nice. I
We still got about 9 minutes left. And an ad. That's over. No more ads. Ad break. I seen figures dance in the dark. I want to catch them. Why were they there? What did they want to say? Me, I couldn't hear the whispers so much ringing. I need to hear. Said, why did they need me? Why was I called? I can't tell if he's spelling his name wrong either. There was an explosion. Forest fire. Hey, look, Saskatchewan.
Finally, in stage 4, something strange happens.
REM.
Brain activity begins to pick up again, and your eyes begin to rapidly move. This stage is called rapid eye movement.
REM sleep.
REM sleep. REM sleep is believed to be your brain working on cognitive function, learning, and memory. This stage also has the most likely chance you will dream.
It can include harvester tendrils will not be triggered by trimming test subjects. No, I'm going back. What? Hold on. I know it's important, but I want to know what it said there about the end about the little trimmings. But they won't hurt their own part of their own kind. What was that last part there? Well, we can include other members of Vita Carnis may also shares protection where testing is required. Okay. Significant findings during exposure as spores emitted from the host now have a distinct red hue instead of the usual orange. The host displays mellow behavior. So it was restrained to their bed to prevent any harm they may do to themselves. Despite this, the subject tried to resist the restraints while under influence. Oh my god.
I see it. It is dark, but a light so beautiful.
His mouth is getting longer.
Myself to the great truth, to stray from darkness.
The prince.
Meet the light. For wonder and wisdom. I serve my Lord.
Gianni?
Serve my Lord. I serve my Lord.
The prince.
I serve my Lord.
Or the singularity. One of them. Clear mental strain on the subject. Testing has been halted indefinitely.
But what are dreams?
Worms. What the fuck? Cylinders, worms.
Hey, why am I tied up?
Who's
What's
this?
going on? Hey!
Sit still, Bruce. It's all right.
Dr. Jados, why am I here?
That's B?
Calm yourself. We're just going to ask a few questions. The restraints are just a precaution.
What?
Relax.
Got some animation.
So, Bruce Phoenix, you are the manager in our files department. Is that correct?
That was me hitting my finger against this table on and the Here Lucy
Organize documents,
calling it something.
tapes, files, mainly with our experimentation unit.
I see. The reason I ask is because I believe
There she is.
some issues recently with the department. Have you noticed anything?
No. I don't think so.
Really? Nothing at all?
No. It seems to be in order to me. Why?
Well, I asked because we had a look through our documentation and noticed some inconsistencies.
Like what? Say.
We noticed that there has been some tampering with some particular documents. Classified documents. Nothing too big, but it seems someone's been covering some things up. Well, you are the head of that department, so we thought you would know something. Are you sure you don't know everything? I'm sure. I'm sure too. You know, loyalty is an important part of how we work here. We handle some important things, classified things we don't want getting into the wrong hands. So when we find out that someone has been smuggling documents behind our back, that is awfully concerning. Especially when that person, I don't know, is lying right to my face. I'm not lying, sir. Stop! Especially we have them on video. Which leads me to ask, why are you taking tapes out? I can explain. It was just stop. I don't need to know what you were doing.
That's a mirror. I thought it was a bed.
Who are you sending them to? No one! Who are you sending them to? Please, sir, listen! I was just organizing them and I had to move them! Who are you in contact with? Please! I'm not lying! Why do you think this was acceptable? What you were doing threatens national security. You are actively threatening the progress of the human species. No! I'm trying to save the human species. What we're doing here is wrong. It's those things. They have brainwashed you. They are messing with your judgment.
Oh, there's Morse code. I can hear it, but I don't know what it says.
This is madness. You're becoming like those monsters who worship them. Please, Marshall. We need to stop.
I wish I knew Morse code, but I can't decode shit.
I'll ask one last time. Who are you contacting?
I think the Morse code's still going. He's about to get shot. Fuck. I'm glad we have captions now. So it hurts. That's why the mother and child were crying in that episode. I hate those harvesters. You die of shock. He's about to inject him with the paralysis venom. That wasn't a human. There's the flashing lights warning. What a painful way to die. But that was not a human, man. That was a monster. Written report. Everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine. There is no war in Bossing Say. It's the prince and his... Oh, it's the family! It's all three of them! The king, the queen, and the son! Nice job, Darian! Also, I might be frustrated by the ads, but you get that bag. Oh, it's Sanaa. I'm afraid I don't recognize who any of them are. Who's the Magister? Oh, it's the little guy. I understand now. I'm also now a Ko-Fi supporter. Thanks for your watching and God bless. Good job, Darian. More to come. Good episode.